Mars Chen, and I'm the Head Writing Advisor at Scholar Education. Today we're going to talk about diversity essays. What is diversity, and why do American universities care so much about this concept? Regardless of the field you're applying to, you'll probably run into at least one question regarding diversity. Generally, there are two types of diversity questions in an application. In a short essay, the program might ask you how you can contribute to diversity in the program or your field. In a personal statement, the prompt might ask you how diversity has shaped your personal experience. Today, we're going to focus on the first type of diversity question. In this video, I will explain why American universities value student diversity and give you some ideas about how to answer these questions. Diversity plays a particularly important role in American higher education because historically, it is available only to upper-class white men. However, as the world changed, higher education became an important driver of economic development and social mobility. More and more groups of historically underrepresented people, including people of color and women in general, demanded equal access to higher education. Now, diversity is central to the mission of nearly all American higher education institutions, and there is abundant research to prove that student diversity yields real-life benefits and isn't just some idea to make people feel good. For example, Marta Tienda's 2013 paper looked at a large amount of literature and summarized that diversity improves civic engagement, promotes innovation, problem-solving, and new ways of thinking in firms. Living and learning in a diverse environment also helps individuals adapt to a pluralistic and increasingly globalized world and equip them with the ability to work with people of different backgrounds. This is why American universities want to know what unique perspectives or experience you can bring to their programs. Now, having said all that, how should international students answer questions regarding diversity? The key here is to think about how your personal experience or identity can enrich the academic or professional development of your peers. Profession and academic backgrounds are probably the easiest way for Taiwanese students to think about diversity. Let's use climate change as an example. People with different academic backgrounds will approach this topic from different perspectives. A sociologist may think about how climate change reflects and exacerbates existing social inequality. A biologist might think about how climate change impacts wildlife and animal farming. Meanwhile, an architect might think about how urban planning and construction materials need to adapt to new environmental challenges. Everyone has blind spots and things they don't know about, and a diversity of perspectives and expertise can make a discussion well-rounded and nuanced. So, think about how your academic and professional experience can help your future peers or colleagues develop a broader or more in-depth understanding of a certain topic. On the more personal side, one of the more salient differences between you and domestic students is your cultural background. But not everything about Taiwanese culture will contribute to a program's academic and professional quality. For example, Taiwanese food is delicious and a huge part of the culture, but it's not going to help you make nuanced arguments in a discussion about data analytics or artificial intelligence. On the other hand, Taiwan's economic development under colonial powers and complicated competition and cooperation with China can provide great insight into how different sectors are impacted by or take advantage of globalization. Gender is another dimension of diversity that is relatively easy for Taiwanese students to conceptualize. There's ongoing discussion about underrepresentation of women in STEM and leadership positions across different industries. Men are underrepresented in specifically gendered professions, such as nursing and education. If you are a man in a field that has traditionally been dominated by men, it doesn't mean you don't have anything to add to a discussion about gender, but maybe it will be easier for you to talk about something else. Besides these examples, there are many other dimensions of diversity that you can explore when thinking about your application. Just remember to focus on one or two aspects and consider them in the context of one's academic or professional development. Even though diversity is a complex topic that many have written whole books about, Hopefully this video has provided you with some concrete ideas to start writing your application essays. Next time we'll talk about the other type of diversity essay, and until then, I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day. Bye.